Good afternoon, everyone. Today's video will not be one of our standard videos. This past Friday, not long after I posted my last video, one of our goats and my good friend Dottie passed away. She'd been here since the beginning of our farm. She was one of our original goats. Dottie was a boar goat. She was a big tank of a girl, and she led our herd. The rest of our goats are Toggenburgs. She was our lone boar, but she commanded respect of the entire herd. Dottie was due to give birth this past weekend. I don't really know what to say. As a farmer, and being on this farm, I've become far too comfortable with the frequent instances of death. I don't think most people understand that when you have a farm, death becomes a common occurrence. Doesn't make it any easier, just means you get on a first name basis with the reaper. I love Dottie. Just like people have pet dogs, pet cats, Dottie was my gal. She always seemed to know what I needed. And I cared about her a lot. I still care about her. And it's a great loss that she passed away only a couple days from giving birth. So not only did we lose her, we lost whatever babies she happened to have inside of her. I don't really know what else to say. I'm kind of gutted. I've been gutted since Friday. I've not slept a lot. I had looked forward to her babies this weekend, and now that's not going to happen. Dottie was special. Somehow we could look at each other and immediately know how the other one was feeling. And she'd walk up to me, and she'd have me rub behind her ears. She had fat pads behind her ears that she liked scratched because she couldn't get to them. Last year, I had taken a pretty bad fall in our barn. And of all the goats that came to check on me and make sure I was okay, she was the first. Dottie was a special goat. And she's going to be missed around this farm. Dottie's daughter, Sonora, she delivered 2 baby girls this weekend. They didn't get to meet their grandma. I wish they had. So, wherever our souls go after we die, and I don't know where that is. I'm not really a religious person, but I know there's something out there beyond what we can understand. I don't have any of the answers. But I know something happens to us when we die. And whatever that is, I hope all of our animals and our pets, our dogs and our cats and our goats are there waiting for us when we get there. So, wherever Dottie is, I hope she's at peace. And I hope she knew she was loved. She was here because she was just a run-of-the-mill goat. Physically, there was nothing special about her. She was a big girl. And, you know, boars are bred for meat production to be eaten. Dottie did not have a great udder. And I knew if we ever sold her, I knew where she'd wind up. She'd wind up at an auction. And she'd wind up on someone's dinner plate. So I never could bear the thought of getting rid of her. And as the years went on, we came to care about each other more and more. And I loved her to death. So I just hope she knows she was cared for. And she wasn't running the mill to me. So today's video is in tribute to Dottie. And her blood will always be a part of this farm. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened to her yet. She had spiked a fever Wednesday of last week. But the fever came down. She seemed mostly okay. She was eating and drinking after that. But she was sequestering herself from the other goats. And we assumed it was because she was very pregnant and about to give birth. But last Friday, we found her unresponsive. Went to her aid. She came around just long enough to kind of move her eyes and look at me, and I think she understood I was there. And then she was gone. So I hope this week I'll know what happened to her. We turned her body over to the local university animal hospital, and they're going to do a necropsy and tell us what happened to her. I pray it's not something that could affect any of our other goats. But her illness was brief, whatever it was. And I hope she didn't suffer. So I'm sorry for this being a downer video. But I have to express my thoughts and let people know how I felt about her. And that she was loved on this farm. I love you, Dottie. I'm going to read this in your devotion. I saw you there, in that field of gold. You walked proudly towards me. Held high was your head, casting a glance my way. I could see so much love in your eyes. My friend, through all that troubled me. A companion like no other. Through you I came to understand better your world, your life. I am a wiser person for knowing you. One day, I hope your soul will say to me, I saw you there, in that field of gold, because we will be together once again.